Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy, the Gambler, back with another video. I'm just gonna do a quick review of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Now let's jump straight in. Let me just start with the pros. I will say the strongest thing about this movie is by far the performances of every single character and actor. In particular, I'd really like to give praise to Angela Bassett. She is a true scene stealer in this movie, and I do believe that she gave an Oscar-worthy performance that will be chucking up a bunch of awards this holiday season. Letitia Wright as Shuri did great in this. She has more of a dramatic, emotional role than she did in the first movie, but she pulls it off really well, and I think she does carry the film really well as well. Winston Duke as M'Baku once again kills it in the role, and every scene he's in lights a smile on my face and the audience's faces too. No, this guy is great, one of the best characters in the MCU, and he's just as awesome in this movie, if not more. Tenoch Huerta kills it as Namor, but I will say, even though Namor is really good in this movie, and he's a really good villain, and he is an impressive threat for Wakanda, I will say I do prefer Killmonger like way more. Don't get me wrong, performance wise he's perfect, look wise he's perfect, action wise he's perfect, Tenoch Huerta I mean, but I do think there might be some little logic holes in his plans and what he does and doesn't do. Whereas Killmonger, you could disagree with what he believes and what he wants to do, but you can see why he believes in what he does. The movie clearly explains why Killmonger believes in what he believes in and why he's willing to die to achieve that vision. I feel like in contrast that with Namor, what he believes in makes sense, but the actions he takes to achieve it sometimes are questionable. And I understand that he's supposed to be an anti-hero and not the most sound of mind guy in the comics. But here, for example, he makes a big hoopla about wanting to kill a scientist that made the technology that could discover vibranium from Atlantis, or my apologies, I mean Talokan. And then not even halfway in the movie, more like a quarter into the movie, he finally achieves his goal. He captures the scientist, has her hostage, and can kill her. But it's never really explained what killing her would do, because you could kill her, but then the technology is still out there. You know, like the US government has already seen this technology. Other governments have already seen this technology. Wakanda has seen this technology. It's you know, it's kind of like the cat's out of the bag now. So you could kill her, but I'm pretty sure now people know how to make it since it's been made already. So I never really understood why he made this big hoopla about killing the scientist. And also, he says that he doesn't care about the scientist when he has her, but why did you make this big deal about, like, why did you make these death threats to Shuri and her mom about for the scientists if you don't care about having her? So there's some leap of logic issues that I have with Namor's whole motivations. I understand why he hates the surface world, that's well explained. Also, his origins, I know he's a mutant, he says it himself in the movie, but his origins do not sound like origins of a mutant. He sounds like any other superpowered character in the MCU. I mean, a mutant is supposed to have the X gene and they're supposed to be born with powers and have it develop throughout puberty. That's the traditional understanding of what a mutant is in the Marvel universe. But with the way Namor is interpreted in this movie, his mother is just a normal human, and it's assumed that his father is also a normal human. But his mother, along with the other Tawokans, stumbled across the heart-shaped herb, but their version of it, which is underwater, and they made sort of the same type of potion that gives the Black Panther its power. And then that she drank while she was pregnant with Namor. But then Namor was born, you know, kind of mutated. So I think
they called him a mutant in a literal sense, but in the understanding of how the word is used in the Marvel comics and the movie, he doesn't fit that definition. Now, I will say I did love the final act a lot. The way this movie ended is one of my favorite parts of this movie. They basically do the Martha scene, but they do the Martha scene like properly, how it should be done. That's all I'll say for now without spoiling too much. I will say that Ironheart. I know a lot of people hate her. I actually thought her jokes were like, I wasn't laughing out loud, but her jokes were fine. It didn't bother me. I liked her as a character. She was okay. I mean, yeah, I guess there were parts where she didn't have much to do, but she wasn't annoying. Like, she wasn't like the kid in Black Adam. She was a fun character to watch, so I did not mind. Only thing I did not like about Ironheart is that her suit, not her first one, but her advanced Iron Man suit is atrocious looking, not just design wise, but the CGI on that. Ugh, that will hurt your eyes. Just letting you know right now. Look, I have a lot more to say about this movie, but I gotta keep this short because I got my Avatar review coming tomorrow. So to conclude, this movie was pretty good. I do not think it's as good as the first Black Panther, but to be fair, that is a tall order. This movie, they did what they could with the unfortunate situation that they were dealt with. I think this is probably one of the better Phase 4 movies. It's definitely in my top three with Spider Man No Way Home and Shang-Chi, but I have to think about it more to see where I would place it exactly. But it's definitely one of the better Marvel movies to come out. And I would give this one an 8 out of 10.